Yes, the man that is very proud to wear C-Town on his chest, as we saw last year at the All-Star Weekend. And tonight, he'll take on H-Town, the hometown of Daniel Boobie Gibson, as the Cavaliers meet the Rockets for the first of two meetings. This will be a game of dribble drive penetration. Kyrie Irving wants to do it. You know Jeremy Lin wants to do it on the Houston side as the high-flying Rockets come to town. The number one
Cavalier fans, are you ready?
But obviously Lin with a big contract, they want him as their point guard of the future. And Lin on the drive.
Yeah, you know, and that happens a lot in the league where you have a guy who doesn't have a contract, a guy that has a big contract. They have a tendency to overlook those situations like that, but Lin is still worthy of his contract because he can play the game.
He sure can. And he says the whole insanity thing. By the way, he has trademarked insanity, which is smart. Just like you probably trademarked Mr. Cavalier, right?
No, not yet.
You got to think about it. But he says it's still surreal for him when he thinks back to how it all transpired last season in New York. Sports awards.
Yeah, he really
off the bench. Remember, he had a 10-point second quarter last time. Actually, 9 in the second quarter. Jeremy Lin drains it for 3.
Yeah, they come right back. They don't waste time.
Though by Houston, Delfino, that's a problem. Missed it though. Shot he normally knocks down with his feet set. Ashik back out there on the rebound. Lin, good balance, and he finished it.
I tell you, he knows how to play the game. That time he took his time.
Weak side to Thompson. Board for Tristan. He's got 9. He's got a near double-double on the half, and Lin on the steal down the floor to Harden. The foot race is won by Harden.
See, those are the type of baskets you don't want to give up.
43-40 Cavaliers. 3:10 and ticking. In the second quarter, Lin squares up and hits another one. Jeremy Lin again. He back out there. His best quarter of the season. The first he had 11. Belted by Ashik. Here comes Jeremy Lin pushing the pace. And a fast break running. Blocked though by Tyler Zettel, but it's cleaned up inside.
See, they run as a team.
The contract dollars that made it tough for the Bulls to match, and so they decided to cut bait. Essentially, Houston did the same thing with Jeremy Lin, the way they constructed that deal. Ball swing to Morris. In the teeth of that defense. Carson sold the pump fake. Goes inside. Give up for wide open Lin. Knock down another 3. Can you believe it? Jeremy Lin in this quarter's got a dozen points.
Well, but I mean, by a drop, you miss 2 or 3 shots in a row against this team, you're going to get down 6 points.
And 2 more. So Jeremy Lin keeps the assault going with 14 points in the quarter. After all these years, the statute of limitations has passed, and you're still holding on to your story.
That's exactly right.
Harden jumps, missed a 3-ball, followed in, though nobody put a body on Morris. You can get down. 4.5 and a ticking third quarter clock. We saw Patrick Patterson check in. Give him a boost in the second quarter. Smith off the penetration. Another chance for the guys in red. Jeremy Lin off the bench, fresh with a stretch drive, and he scored it with strength. Company clinging to a 6-point lead past the halfway mark of the fourth, but Lin has stepped up his long-distance shooting game tonight. He's got 17 points to go with 5 assists.
Well, what I like about what he's doing tonight, Fred, he understands that his main horse is not quite on his game tonight. So he stepped his offensive game up to give Harden a chance to get into the game.
Of course, out of Harvard, a few Harvard Crimson guys to make it to the NBA.
All sliding towards Kyrie.
Irving turns and misses. Down the floor, Jeremy Lin got to stop the ball. Lin finished it.
Cavaliers fell asleep. They fell asleep that time. There's no way in this part of the possession game. Nobody turned around to find the basket. By the time they got to him, they found him. Cavaliers fell asleep that time. If you look at how everybody is, nobody's going to come in to commit to the ball.
And Lin, a huge 3-point play, so give him 20.
Side and knocked it down.
Cavs down 5. Can go 2 for 1 here, but they got to hurry.
See, now all the red jerseys.
Very offensive foul on the wipeout of Jeremy Lin.
See, jerseys, when you're on the wing, all 5 jerseys are coming to you.
I thought it was a flop on Lin's part.
No, it looked like
and the final seconds elapsing. And James Hart carried the mail to a Houston 112-1-0.